It's been a while. I have been kind of, sort of, a lot has been going on. Finally got a hard drive for my computer because I ran out of space because of all the videos that I did right before this. And hopefully more videos are coming soon. Trying to work out a system where everything works. Anyway, don't pay attention to the mess behind me. So, what are we talking about today? Let's focus on Xbox. So, Xbox Game Pass, as I said, has been, the best experience for gamers since ever. Ever. Like, right now, if you wanted, you could get the promotion. I think it's like Game Pass for like $1 for the first month just to try it out. And then I think it's like almost $20 a month or whatever. But for $30 a month, you get hundreds of games, not just 100, hundreds of games. And as I said before, it's very enticing and it's very cool, unique. I don't know what else to tell you. Microsoft hit it out of the park with this one. Hopefully, now that Call of Duty, the sixth, I think not the sixth one, but Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I think it's called. Anyway, the new Call of Duty. I'm not into shooting games. I don't really care that much. Well, first-person shooting games. Let me put it that way. But yeah, so it's out on Xbox Game Pass. You don't have to pay $60, $70 for it. Again, if you get Game Pass for like the promotion, which is like $1, I think. I don't know if they're still doing the promotion, but you do it for the promotion. Even if you just pay $20 for Game Pass, that's still saving you a lot of money. You can play Call of Duty. It's on Game Pass. We don't know how long it's going to be on Game Pass, but it's on Game Pass day one. So you're in there with the crowd, with everyone, and in like probably a month or two, when you get bored of it, you didn't have to buy it, right? So that's the great thing about it. So all the praise for Xbox Game Pass, even more praise for Xbox Game Pass, because back in July, I went to Canada and and the shit show began. Like as far as like my whole mess here of videos not being able to come out and stuff. Anyway, so now that I have the means with which to make the videos, I'm going to try to get more out as soon as possible. Anyway, what was I saying? The reason for this whole video is to praise Xbox Game Pass. So, Xbox Game Pass, on top of the fact that they have the wonderful, again, day one, a bunch of games, hundreds of games, but also new games, day one, like Black Ops. We have that they, again, back in like July, like I remember it being in July. This article's from June, but I remember it actively being in like July that it started working, at least for me. So Microsoft and Amazon team up to launch Xbox Cloud Gaming app on Fire TV devices. So basically it's the same experience if you ever played your Game Pass on the phone, on a laptop, on a computer. It's basically that experience where it's the cloud gaming, but online, but on the Fire Stick. So all you need now to play Xbox games, the entry level has been so low. You can literally spend $20 for a Game Pass, maybe I would say $50, $60 on a controller if you don't already have one, which if you do, then that saves you money. And then, I think Fire Sticks are $30, $40, $50. So in less than $300, less than $200 even, I think. In less than $200, you could probably get an amazing gaming experience without buying a console, okay? I think that's pretty amazing, and I wish, again, PlayStation would be sharing in this as well. Nintendo's on a whole other field. Nintendo don't play they don't discount their games barely. They don't ever, put their games anywhere else. They're only on Nintendo. So Nintendo's on a different playing field. But for the PlayStations and the Xboxes, for me, the next level of, I guess, the console wars is a subscription wars, really. And although the PlayStation Premium or PlayStation Plus, whatever you want to call it, or whatever tier you have, they're pretty good. They do give you, again, a couple of games. I don't want to say hundreds of games, but I give you a couple games. They give you old school and new, relatively new, not day one, but relatively new games, couple of months old, but still. And so, yeah, if you have a PlayStation, then that makes sense. But if you don't have a PlayStation and you have a PC, you're basically getting like year-old games. I think Spider-Man 2 is the one that's just coming out for PC now from PlayStation. So if you have a PC and you play PlayStation games, you're kind of behind everyone else because they rarely come out day and date with PC ports, and the PC ports usually the day they do come out need patching and need work, and in a couple months usually they're good. So even when they do come out, you still have to wait a couple months till it's actually good. But it's cool to like mod God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn or even Spider-Man. You know, like I know somebody's gonna put CJ from San Andreas swinging around New York City as Spider-Man. But the point is, you know, if you want to play PlayStation games, you kind of have to have a PlayStation, right? And at least if you want to play them day one and pay, you know, up the ass for the games and stuff, which again, I think is a model for the past. I know everyone hates subscription services. I also hate subscription services. I'm tired of all of these subscription services. But for gaming, Game Pass is, in my opinion, very well worth it. I get hundreds of titles. I get day one titles, you know. However you feel about Starfield, it was also a day one, you know. But again, Call of Duty Black Ops, I think everybody can get behind Call of Duty Black Ops 6, right? Even though I don't play the game, I understand how popular and how popular it is and how, you know, incredible that they're basically outgoing sales to boost their subscription model, right? And again, it's not going to be on Game Pass probably forever, right? It might be on there for a couple months, but eventually you will have to buy the game if you want to continue to play the game. So those sales will probably be somewhat okay, or sales will go up because people tried it, like people like me that don't really try. Well, I don't really try. I do try first-person shooters, but I don't really like first-person shooters. But the point is, people like me, let's say, that would not have ordinarily tried a Black Ops, I'll give it a whirl since it's on Game Pass. And then if I like it or enjoy it, I'll buy it down the line, right? If I didn't get the chance to finish it. Anyway, point is, Xbox Game Pass is now on the cloud. On the Fire TV devices. So this also means if you have an Amazon Fire TV, you can also just boot it up on the TV. They just download the Xbox app on the TV and you're good to go. But if you don't have one and you just have the Fire Stick, put that on any TV or whatever, boom. I can see this like already for people that have it or have done it right now. Like me, again, I went to Canada. I took my Fire Stick and I took my controller in a little book bag. Here, it's free. Took it in a little book bag, and I literally played in Canada. You know, it's crazy. Xbox. I'm playing Xbox games in Canada. And what else? If you have I don't know, time at your job or they have a break room, you can probably see if you can tell your supervisor or your boss to hook up a Fire Stick to the TV in the break room and just have some controllers, bring some controllers from home, and play with the boys while you get in a 15-minute break or 20-minute break or whatever it is, you know? Instead of smoking cigarettes, play some Xbox. Anyway, yeah, just it's awesome. I think it's really cool. I'm going to show you guys how that works. I do have a video of me going over it. Again, sorry for the heavy breathing in the video. I was running around and doing other stuff in between filming this thing, so yeah, you will hear me heavy breathing because I was running around doing a lot of shit to set up the stuff. Anyway, all right, guys, so you're gonna want to go to your Fire Stick. All right, you can usually it's gonna probably be home. You can go to Find and then Search, and then all you got to do is, well, you could also just speak it, but just hit X. It should be like the third one, Xbox. And then this is the app that you want. Not this one. That's like $5 because I guess somebody was already doing it or did it until they could mess with people. But this one, the actual official Xbox app. You want that one. Anyway, you're going to see the Xbox logo. You're going to see sign in or sign up. If you already have an account, then you'll see the QR code. All you got to do is do that, and then you'll sign up. All right, then to pair the controller, all you need is an Xbox controller. You're gonna turn it on. Okay, then you're gonna hit pair controller. You're gonna hit next while using the app. For me, an Xbox controller and pair. And that's the one you want. And that's it.
Now you guys can do everything. Oh, hold on. Press any button to continue. Controllers paired. Okay. Then it's me. Let's play, because I got the Game Pass Ultimate, and there you go. I can look at all these games. I can play them. Power World, Lego Star Wars, all this stuff. My shit is definitely Little Cat Big City. I love it. And you're going to see this cutscene. And that's it. You're good to go, guys. I haven't played this game since May 19th, but it's really cool. But yeah, as you can see, I'm playing it. My Xbox is not even connected. This is all streaming through the the Amazon Fire Stick connected to my shit. It's a little laggy, but for the most part, it gets the job done. All right.
Besides that, the other thing I want to talk about is the xCloud expansion. So what does that mean? Basically, if you guys don't know, the only thing you can't do with Xbox Game Pass is play games that are not on Xbox Game Pass outside of your Xbox. So, for example, I have an Xbox here in my living room, and so if I were to turn on my Xbox and play, I don't know, what's a game that's not on Game Pass, right? I don't know what game that is, but let's say I'm playing a game that's not on Game Pass. And, let's say Power World, no longer on that Game Pass, but I bought it and I'm playing it on my Xbox, right? Or, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Perfect. Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero didn't come out on the Game Pass, but there is an Xbox Series X version, right? So I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero on my Xbox Series X. I want to continue to play it on my computer or on my phone or on my Fire Stick, wherever I'm going. The Xbox Game Pass subscribers that have, consoles and gaming consoles are now going to be able to, or allegedly, so xCloud streaming for games you own begins testing next month. So games that I own, games like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, for example, let's say that I'm playing it on the Xbox, it's not on Game Pass, I can't play it on the phone or on the go or whatever because it's not on Game Pass. But if I own it and I am an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, I can use the Xbox Cloud, to play the games that I own. That was a feature that they mentioned was going to be there a long time ago, but now it's allegedly coming to fruition. So they gave some people the ability to do it, so they're testing it here and there, and some people are going to be able to do it. So I hoping everything works out great during the testing and everybody gets available this feature, because it would literally change the game. So even if you did buy into the Xbox ecosystem and you bought a console and you're playing your games on there, but you wanna now you own a PC, or now you want to play on your PC, or you want to play on your phone, or you want to play on the go on the tablet, or you're in a friend's house and he has a Fire Stick and you guys want to play Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, you can log into your account and play, basically stream, and from the Xbox Cloud and play the game that you own, not that's just on Xbox Game Pass. So it's even better. It's even more exclusive. Like, it's even cooler to own a Game Pass, just to be like, hey, bro, we can play Dragon Ball Z when I get there, because I'll just hook up my, I'll log into my account and we'll play. You know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. I feel like that's so cool. And again, I don't know if they're gonna charge extra for this feature or not, but it's very well worth it, especially if you're trying to finish a game, like a long game that's like an RPG or something, like a Final Fantasy, and you are somewhere else and not home all the time, but you're able to game on your free time or able to game wherever you are. You can continue your game. It all gets saved to the cloud, so it's all whatever. So when you get back to your console, boom, you either beat it or you're further along, so you can continue. It's amazing. I want this innovation to be everywhere. Like, again, the Switch is great because, the Nintendo Switch, you literally take it with you and then you dock it when you get home. So either way, it's like your console's always with you, which is great, but there's limitations to the console. Also, there's limitations to cloud gaming, basically, especially if you're doing competitive, like first-person shooting kind of stuff. You don't really want the lag of having to stream. You want the actual game to be on your console or on your device or whatever, so that you don't have to also stream through the cloud to then also stream or play online, because it's a lot of lag. But for those of us that play, third-party games or, the third-person games, action-adventure games, games that don't require a lot of basically having to exactly input stuff and there be no lag and then, you fail or whatever, right? For those kind of games, for little fun games here and there or whatever, I think it's very, innovative and interesting. And again, I wish PlayStation would be catching up with these kinds of things. So, that being said, I am done praising Xbox, Microsoft. So that is all I have to say for today. I'm not going over the articles. I'll link the articles down below if you guys want to read them. But basically, I went over what they said, right? So your Xbox Game Pass now, you can have access through your Amazon Fire TV stick if you have one. And then also if you have Samsung TV, don't forget, you can also get the Xbox app on there. If you have a Fire TV, you can also do it on the TV. And then the expansion of the Game Pass to include games that you own. So any game that's not on Game Pass that you bought and paid for, whether online or physical, but it's been on your console, you can play it on the go. That is awesome. So, I'm done praising Xbox Game Pass. Let me know what you guys think down below. This has been another useless skill.